Well, I know I'm recording and you can't see me, and I'm trying really hard to get this thing situated. I did a lot of cleaning today and got somewhat organized. I think what I'd like to do today is work on these boxes for my granddaughters for their jewelry. I think I told you I was going to do this. They have 24 little spots in here for necklaces and earrings and that sort of thing. And I think it should probably be about enough. So what I did is I bought purple for one child and pink for another. And then I have letters. And I have these to intersperse if I want to. So I've never used these before. So let's just see what they look like. I think the mailman just came. How is everyone today? I think that fall took more out of me than I thought. And there's some other things going on too that I'll talk to you more about because I need to. So I think what I'm going to do is cut them here. And then on this side, now I'm hoping that all of this is just on a sticky thing that I can put on here. Like I said, I haven't used these before. I'm assuming that it's a sticky thing. If it's not, it should be. I got these at Dollar Tree. They have a lot of neat stuff there. You have to go when you have enough time to wander around, though. And a lot of times I don't have that kind of time. Do you all go to Dollar Tree much? I like to go thrifting too. I like to go to thrift stores, and my dogs are just being naughty. And you know, it isn't until I turn this camera on that they do this. I can't honestly say that they never bark otherwise, but oh goodness. It was the mailman. They had a package for me. And the little darlings didn't want to give it up. Well, rats. I wonder if the other one says, if it's supposed to have sticky on it. Gem stickers. going to put these up here like this and then put their names down here. Can you see that? If I cut it just a little bit, then I can peel it. You know, no matter how much preparation I make, I always feel like I'm not ready. I can't imagine that they just come off this paper and then you have to stick them all down. I'm hoping that they... Wait a minute, is that it? Did I get it? This is rather frustrating. You know, when things become smarter than me, it just really bothers me a lot because I'm smarter than this. I know I am. I'm going to look at this after I film for a little bit and see if it's doing what it needs to do. I want so much to be able to have footage on here that you really enjoy. I think things on my page are going to change, and I want it to be the kind of change that you embrace, that you like. Hold on, I'm going to turn on the light in here. I've got this little round light, but it doesn't seem to be giving me as much as I need. Let's try that. Well, rats. I'm afraid that I have to take them off one at a time. I don't want to do that. That would really be hard. I thought this will be an easy peasy thing. I'm going to turn this off and try to do it myself. I think I'm going to have to do them one at a time. This is going to be a rather long endeavor. I didn't think I was getting into something quite this difficult. I have to find my tweezers. Oh, wait a minute. That's kind of coming off like it's on something. I don't understand. And they're not even sticking that well. You sweet diamond painters out there. I didn't know that's what I was getting into. See, it's not sticking. That isn't working. So it must be the whole thing. Wish it wasn't so hard. You'd think with nails on it would be easier. I'm going to turn you off again. Okay. Well, there's no way that I'm going to be able to get those little stickers off. So I've got the blue ones here. And I'm going to kind of intersperse them a little bit. And put their names on it. It isn't what I wanted. But I don't know what else to do. I just don't know what else to do. I kind of ruined the bagging trying to get the... What's that? Is that one on top of there? Kind of looks like it. So even if I did kind of glue it on or something, you could see it. And I don't want her to be like that. I want her to be really pretty. I don't know. I can't even imagine putting all of the other ones on one at a time. There are 100 of these. I think I can do something pretty. And then just put their individual names on there. Maybe I can... Oops, that's not in a good place right there. That'll affect it when it opens. Did you guys ever watch Super Nanny? I did years ago, and it's on YouTube right now. I don't know how long it's been on YouTube. I just found it. It's really interesting. They have new ones too. And they have had other nannies in the United States, I guess. I know that program has helped a lot of people. I don't necessarily agree with everything they do, but I think that one of the things that they teach that's so important is consistency. I always learn that whatever you decide to do, be consistent and kind. I did spank my kids, very seldom. They didn't need it. When they were... I heard that if your child doesn't mind by the time they're 2, you're going to have a real problem. So I took that to heart. And I started teaching my children right away, you know, that there were things they could touch and things they couldn't and stuff like that. And really, when they were little, the only time that they really got a spanking, and it wasn't a spanking, it was a swat on the bottom, was if they went towards the street when they were told not to, you know, or they ran. But I'll tell you, it was really neat because... And my kids don't necessarily remember this, and they don't do it with their own. But we would go into a restaurant, and people would come up and compliment the kids that they were so good. And they really were. They listened, and they obeyed. There was no climbing under tables or anything like that. And I'm afraid that's not the way it's been with some of my grandkids. They can be pretty naughty. But you know, as long as you get them where they need to go, I suppose that the method isn't as important as the consistency. And that you're doing what you do in love. I homeschooled my kids for a long time. I think in some ways it was a disservice because I was a single mom and I had to work too. I had to bring some money in because it was just so difficult. And the kids didn't get as much as I wanted them to. But I tried. And I think all of us, if we look back on parenting, would change things if we could. I wonder if those are going to stick well. That one doesn't look like it's wanting to. I wonder if I could just put a few of these on there. Purple is Maddie's color. And pink is my other granddaughter's color. I forget and I say their names. I hope that that's all right with their mom. And if I just do these on the outside here, then I have the pink to do for the other one. Would have been so pretty to do it the way that they have it on the card. My hands don't like to function the way they used to. But by golly, they function, so I'm very blessed. Very, very blessed. That one should be straighter there. And that one should be, oh well. They'll be pretty. I probably got each one of them 20 pieces of jewelry. And that's including earrings. And of course it's inexpensive jewelry. But I think they'll really like it. That's pretty, don't you think? Maybe I could put one more blue bauble here. That's the wrong size. Maybe not. It shall be all right. Here's a tail end I can just put on that one. There. Okay. When I was a little girl, I would take and pick each one of these off. I just wanted to I don't know, I just needed to be able to take them apart and put them back together, and most of the time I couldn't get them back together. I did that with watches. I did that with a lot of things. If it could come apart, I would take it apart. I was always very inquisitive about everything. And I'd get myself into trouble doing that. But, you know, little kids are all different. I was a different child. I used to get spanked with a wooden hanger, and I would hide them, and somehow magically they would find their way when they were needed. I would never hit my child like that. There's a difference between paddling and beating, and I think that a wooden hanger is rather excessive, just like I think a belt is excessive. But that's me. So, I know I was a very trying child. And I think my mother lived in it in frustration all the time. I think she did the best she could with what she had. I was thinking about the very first memory I have the other day. I was a little tiny girl. I had a bonnet on my head. And I was in a garden and I got stung by a bee. I was probably 2. I mean, I was just a little bitty. And I think that's my memory. I don't think that's what's, you know, sometimes memory can be as a result of what someone's told you. I have a lot of black or dark areas that I don't remember times. Come on now. Well, it's looking pretty, don't you think? Sometimes the best laid plans are not the best plans. I have 3 bags out there, Temu bags. That's what the dogs are barking at. I think they probably ramped up deliveries. I've got to get something out tomorrow for my South Dakota family. Got to get to the post office. Okay, I'm going in these corners. What if I could put a little one here? There just seemed to be a little hole there. I hope this is filming better. I definitely won't publish it if it's not good. I've got to get this down. I feel so bad because there are things that I really want to share with you. And it's going to take being able to do this correctly to share it. And you've all been so kind and gracious with my ineptness. And that was what I needed right there. No, don't go there. Oh dear, I think I've got that upside down. Maybe not, maybe the sticky's just gone. I'll bet the sticky's gone. I think I'd find, just get the bottom part. Well, here's one that's, where'd that one go? If you're wondering what I'm using a safety pin. I don't know that I could use tweezers. Tweezers. Anyway, I was telling you I was watching Super Nanny, and it's amazing to me to see how some family dynamics work or don't work, as the case might be, you know, and to see how little it takes to bring them into alignment. Children need constancy, they need consistency, they need love. And there have been so many things over the years that, you know, have been like experimental parenting type things, and it just doesn't work. Kids need so much more than what they're getting. And I wonder sometimes how things are going to look next generation. Well, it isn't even the next generation, it's the one after that, because I'm working on greats. Great grandkids. Who would have thought, you know? The time just goes by so stinking fast. Okay, this is the one that needed the butt end. Almost, almost. Come on. Ouch. Only thing with a safety pin is you poke yourself. Anyway, I do. I wonder if they'll like these. I want them to have something that shows them how very special they are to me. I know years ago, hope chests and things like that were something that you did for kiddos, little girls. And I never had one. I had stuff to put in a hope chest, but I never had one. I still think they're beautiful. And to have the cedar lining and everything smells so good. Oops. I got the sticky on it? No, it doesn't. Poo-poos. Some of these come off with the sticky and some of them don't. I'm wondering if I should wrap each individual thing or put them in the jewelry box. What would you do? My little grand boys are pretty rough and tumble. They were over here the other night and they got a hold of, you know, the plastic plug-in candles. I have some of those and they were playing with them like guns. And they're really cute little guys. Smart as a whip. It'll be interesting to see if I'm around, you know, to see what they do as they get older. sun is shining outside. It's cold, it's really brisk, but the sun is shining. That makes me smile. What is your favorite season of the year? I think mine is spring. Everything's new. I love fall too, though. I mean, you know. I think the only month that I wish wasn't as long as winter. Winter can be a very long, long month. I've never been much into winter sports. I was probably raised in the right place, because the only time that anybody skied or anything like that is when they purposed to go somewhere where there was snow. I was raised in California. And then it was always fun, you know. Where we lived, you could drive. There were a lot of mountains, so you could drive an hour and be where there was snow most of the year, because the mountains are pretty high. I'll do a few more. And then I'll do the name. And then we'll be down one. Well, the safety pin's doing a really good job. A whole lot better than my nails. I think one there. I won't keep you for the second one. This one needs to be angled differently. Come on, cooperate. There we go. What do you think? This is the front. And then there are the 24 places for jewelry. See what I can do here. I suspect that this is the same way. I don't know. Have you started wrapping presents yet? Well, you know I have. I haven't wrapped a whole bunch, but I've got some in here to wrap that I'll be wrapping a little later. I won't film for that. It's just wrapping. I don't know. I feel bad. I don't want you to be bored silly. I hope this comes off in one piece. Oh, these are going to be fun. Looks like I'm going to be able to get them off in one piece. That'll be good. I won't have to put them down one polka dot at a time. I don't mean to complain. I'm just so grateful to be able to have gotten these. I'm going to do the letters, you know, just kind of helter-skelter on there. This new thing that I have, it's not a new camera, it's a tripod or a thing that fits on your table that has a clamp on it. It's broken. It came broken, and it's it was refunded, and I'm trying to use it anyway. I really needed it. Oops, stop. Let's see, how should I do that? Maybe like this. I think that should have been closer. Maybe I'll put that one there. DD. I and E. Okay, safety pin, where'd you go? There you are. Thank you for giving whoever designed safety pins the smarts to do it. Because boy, it's helping me a lot. You think I should put more any more stuff on here. I don't want to overdo it. You remember the butterflies that I got? They just were so big. Well, I wonder if that's my granddaughter coming home. I think I'm going to leave it like this for now. Let me know in comments if you think I should put more bling on it. I'm going to go for now. I love you guys. Bye. Hi, baby.